She just made the biggest call out of her life, but it might also be the most dangerous mistake she'll ever make, because rising UFC star Dyer just sent a message to the most feared undefeated striker in women's MMA, Dakota Ditcheva, and now fans are asking one thing: did she just sign her own destruction?
I used to hate MMA because obviously I've done Muay Thai for so long and I love Muay Thai. Muay Thai is beautiful, Muay Thai is amazing. But unfortunately, you can't make a lot of money in Muay Thai. So I transitioned to MMA when I was 17, 18. It was either boxing or MMA, but I like kicking too much to do boxing, so I chose MMA at the end of the day. And yeah, I just thought MMA was a bit weird. I thought grappling was a little bit fruity because I didn't understand it. So I was like, well, I don't want to hug people, watch people hug people. Like, I want to just watch striking, so I just want to watch Muay Thai or K1. So I started MMA, but then I started appreciating how hard MMA is, how hard jiu-jitsu is. When I started learning, I started appreciating it more. And then, I could actually do this for a living.
March 21st, 2026, UFC Fight Night, Evloev versus Murphy at the O2 Arena. This was supposed to be just another prelim fight, but Dyer turned it into a statement. Round 1, slow, calculated, both fighters measuring distance. He sent a message to the entire division: line them up, I'll take them down one by one. Confidence, yes. But then came the bigger conversation. What happens when that confidence meets someone like Dakota Ditcheva? Because Ditcheva isn't just winning fights, she's destroying people. Dakota Ditcheva, 15 fights, 15 wins, 12 knockouts. Let that sink in. An 80% KO rate in a division where knockouts are rare. She's not just powerful, she's precise. She finished Taylor Santos to win the 2024 PFL Championship, and she's known for ending fights fast, sometimes in under 60 seconds. Her weapons: brutal knees, sharp combinations, devastating body shots. They don't call her dangerous for nothing.
Santos is in trouble. She's in big trouble. Dakota Ditcheva to the body again for a championship.
So what happens if these two collide? Dyer is explosive, aggressive finisher mentality, loves to overwhelm opponents. But Ditcheva, she's calculated destruction. She controls distance, then suddenly explodes with precision. If Dyer rushes in, she could get caught. If she hesitates, she gets picked apart. This isn't just a fight, it's chaos versus control.
Sprinkle on my TKO or KO, I will tell you the confidence that she's going to have now getting up is going to be unbelievable. And there it is.
Beautiful knee from the plum. And Ditcheva beckons Jenna Bishop back to her feet and goes immediately on the attack. Oh, right hand. Trouble. And that does it. First round finish, and Dakota Ditcheva silences.
Here's the reality. Dyer is 7-1. Still rising, still building. Ditcheva, already a world champion, already undefeated, already proven under pressure. And in MMA, that difference matters. Because when you face someone who has never lost, you're not just fighting a fighter, you're fighting belief. So let's answer the question everyone is thinking. If Dyer fights Dakota Ditcheva, who wins? Right now, Dakota Ditcheva. Too sharp, too experienced, too dangerous. But if Dyer keeps improving at this rate, this could become a real fight in the future and maybe even a war. But today, calling out Ditcheva might be the fastest way to get humbled. Before the fight even started, the disrespect was already loud. Cold stare, no handshake, public insults. She called her a disgrace, said she was unprofessional, promised to make her pay. But when the cage door closed at UFC 224, everything changed in 2 minutes and 27 seconds. This is what happened when Amanda Cooper tried to bully Mackenzie Durn and instantly regretted it. The tension started days before the fight. Mackenzie Durn missed weight by 7 pounds. The bout became a 1, 2, 3 pound catchweight contest, and Cooper was furious. At Media Day and during the ceremonial weigh-in, she refused multiple handshake attempts. Cold stare, no sportsmanship. Cooper called Durn a disgrace, said she was entitled, promised she would expose her inside the cage. The narrative was clear. Discipline versus talent, professional versus irresponsible. But here's the controversial truth. Disrespect in MMA doesn't win rounds. Skill does. The 12th of May, 2018. Jeunesse Arena, Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. The crowd heavily behind Durn. The fight starts cautiously. Cooper tries to use her striking, movement, range, focus. Durn looks calm, composed.
I'm a very talented fighter, and if someone says yes to a fight with me, I believe that they deserve my respect.
Then it happens. A powerful overhand right drops Cooper. And here's where things go from tense to terrifying. Durn doesn't hesitate. She rushes forward, transitions to mount. Cooper rolls to escape. That was the mistake. When Cooper gave up her back, it was over. Rear naked choke locked in. Tight, clinical, no wasted movement. At 2:27 of round 1, it was done. All the tension, all the anger, all the public criticism ended in under 3 minutes. And here's the part people forget. Durn used striking to set up grappling. She didn't just submit her, she dropped her first. That overhand right completely flipped the narrative. Yes, Durn missed weight. Yes, that was unprofessional. But inside the cage, she delivered dominant, precise, and emotionally controlled. Meanwhile, Cooper's hostility at the weigh-in turned into urgency inside the fight. And urgency against an elite grappler is dangerous. This wasn't just a win, it was a statement. You can criticize, you can refuse handshakes, you can promise revenge, but once the fight starts, only skill matters. The lesson in MMA pre-fight drama doesn't choke people out, technique does. Amanda Cooper tried to make it personal. Mackenzie Durn made it technical. And in 2 minutes and 27 seconds, the disrespect turned into regret. If there's one thing this fight proved, you don't bully a world-class jiu-jitsu champion, because the moment you make one mistake, she doesn't need a second invitation.
Today, presenting the number 5 ranked UFC strawweight contender in the world, Mackenzie Dyer!
What happens when the UFC's reigning strawweight champion, one of the greatest female grapplers in MMA history, meets a 15-0 knockout machine who barely needs a round to end fights? This isn't just a fight, it's a collision between two different futures of women's MMA. On one side, Mackenzie Durn, UFC champion, submission ace, IBJJF, world title legacy. On the other, Dakota Ditcheva, PFL superstar, 15-0, 12 knockouts, clinch violence personified. And here's the controversial question: is elite jiu-jitsu still the ultimate weapon, or has modern Muay Thai evolution finally solved it? Mackenzie Durn isn't just a grappler, she's royalty in Brazilian jiu-jitsu. Black belt under her father, Wellington Megaton Dias, multiple-time IBJJF world champion, ADCC champion, and now UFC strawweight champion. She captured the belt at UFC 321, defeating Virna Jandiroba over 5 rounds in Abu Dhabi. Her record stands at 16-5, 8 submissions, 8 decisions, 0 knockout wins. That's important because while she's evolved, her striking heavy overhands, stiff jab, brutal ground and pound, she's not a knockout artist. Her danger begins when the fight hits the mat, and once she grabs hold, it's usually over.
Now, why not just wait? We saw this position earlier, and she goes up to the head to pull the head down as it goes. She got it sunk in, and that is tight, ladies and gentlemen. Let me tell you. This is able to stop this. She's got the left leg of Durn. Now, there it is.
Oh, good rush to give up the back after being mounted by Durn, and now under the chin. There's the tap.
Needs to be careful here with the leg lock. Mackenzie Durn is such a high level. Here's a knee bar. She's going to do that.
Now let's talk about violence. Dakota Ditcheva is 15-0, 12 knockouts. That's an 80% KO rate. She isn't just winning, she's dismantling. As a PFL champion, her Muay Thai style is built around domination in the clinch, knees to the body, knees to the head, elbows in tight space. She once scored a 1-6 second knockout, 16 seconds. Observers say her finishing ability feels reminiscent of fighters like Amanda Nunes or Chris Cyborg in terms of raw power. And here's the most dangerous part. Her best weapon The tie clinch is exactly where many grapplers think they're safe, but Dakota doesn't stall there. She destroys there. This is the nightmare matchup. Durn wants to close distance. Dakota wants you to close distance, but for very different reasons. If Mackenzie shoots recklessly, she risks eating a knee up the middle. If Dakota overcommits in the clinch, she risks getting tripped, pulled into half guard, or worse, giving up her back. Here's the uncomfortable stat. Durn has 0 TKO wins. Ditcheva has 12 knockouts. One wins by suffocation, the other wins by explosion, and in MMA, explosion often arrives first. But here's the twist nobody talks about. Durn has 5-round championship cardio. Dakota has rarely needed deep waters. What happens if this goes into round 4? What happens when power fades and grappling remains? That's where it becomes terrifying. Scenario 1, Ditcheva early finish. Round 1, Dakota keeps range with teeps and jabs. Durn pressures forward. A clinch exchange happens. Boom, knee up the middle. If Mackenzie absorbs heavy damage early, this fight could end quickly. That's the harsh reality. Scenario 2, Durn survives and secures top position. If Mackenzie survives the first storm, and if she gets Dakota down, everything changes. From half guard, Durn is lethal. Armbar setups, back takes, relentless pressure, and Dakota, for the first time, would be forced